Hey everyone, Mike Rondo here in the Shed of Solitude. It's been several days. I took some time for myself, kind of recharging the batteries from doing videos and stuff, and it's warming up, and I'll be in the shed a lot more. When you get into February and it's cold, it's snowy, it's miserable, and not that this winter's been very harsh here in Rhode Island, but there's some nights you come home from work, it's dark, it's dreary, it's cold. You're like, yeah, no, I'm not venturing out to the shed tonight. So I hadn't ventured out as much as I normally would. And I'm just taking a little time, kind of. Also get distracted by basketball. It's tournament time, so I kind of get distracted by that, although my Friars got their butt handed to them by Creighton last night. Which is not surprising. It's the Big East. But I'm also wearing my glasses because the lighting might be a little bit off. And I was going to put this light on from the camera, but I didn't want the reflection from the glasses. So I got my glasses on because my eyes are a little tired this morning from video screens and whatnot. So that's why the glasses are on. But today, as you can tell by the video, the thumbnail, we are doing Wilke's Lizzie Blood Red Virginia. It's a vapor. And I'm pretty surprised. This is my second bowl. I decided to do something a little different. I decided to smoke one bowl and see what I can get for flavors and what I could get for notes. And off the bat, I can tell you one thing. Like when I did the tin note, or the bag note in this case, I opened it up. And it's just this very pleasant smell. And it's not strong like, I use the peanut butter, Wilke peanut butter as the high bar. Because that thing, the whole bottom, the basement smelled like peanut butter. And it was great. This is very low on that kind of a note. It's got like, and this is going to sound strange because this is nothing to do with that. Like, it doesn't have that cherry note in it, but it kind of has, but I think it has to do with the blood red, orange, and lemon topping that it has on it. I think it's a topping, if I remember right from the description there. And that's what it smells like. So, and it's great. It's very subtle. It's nice, very pleasant, and I was expecting more like Virginia and the Perique to kind of like hit me in the face, but it seems like the topping that they put on is more prominent than you would think in this type of blend. And so I loaded up. I was smoking my bowl, and the thing that was surprising to me, I got like the Perique and the Virginia in the beginning, and not bad. And I was getting this kind of tart and tangy kind of note with it, but then halfway down, I was getting an actual lemon note, which I was surprised. I didn't think I read on Jim Link's description, he's saying the lemon and all that, the blood orange thing, and then wow, I got that note, and I was surprised. Hopefully, I don't blow away in the Shed of Solitude. We've got a miserable little spring. Excuse me, I'm spitting here. Miserable spring, late winter rainstorm. And it's pretty windy. Now, what I'm getting right now off the bat is like a toasty Virginia kind of note. And the one thing I learned, and we'll find out right now, because I'm going to puff hotter than I was with that first bowl about an hour ago. The Virginia never got really hot. It burned very nice. It wasn't like a typical Virginia that gets hot and the bowl gets hot. I think in the beginning I had that. It was warmer than it probably should have been, but I was watching a video and relaxing and stuff. So we'll see if I heat it up with my puffing here. I would say this is more tangy at the moment, which, as I said, I can't remember what tobacco it was, but maybe a month ago I did a tobacco review on something, and I can't remember off the top of my head, where I was getting the tangy note, and I normally don't get that. But this I do. And of course the other one that I smoked, I just can't remember. You do so many reviews, you kind of forget. I don't know, should I put the light on? Let's see. Is that too glary, or... we'll go with it, right? What the hell, you only need to hear me. But again, another, not surprising, another Wilke blend that is fantastic. I'm really riding the Wilke tobacco blends. I just ordered, I think, 4 more tobaccos from them, so the next several reviews are gonna be Wilke. I went to Watch City today, and I was gonna do some of those, but I'll hold off onto those, and I'm just gonna go into this and ride the wave, right? I'll get tired of it at some point. I'll say, no, I can put the brakes on the Wilke, but it's such good tobacco. And it's local. It's close to me. One of these days I might have to take a ride to the shop. And I would say right now, I'm getting into the lemon. But more prominent lemon than the first bowl that I had. This is more... I guess now that I'm getting this, no, it's kind of similar now. It's kind of like, reminds me like an old-fashioned whiskey. Similar to that. Not as, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But like, this is subtle. It's not like, and I always say that, and I apologize, but I feel like that's the only way I can express it. It's like, you know, when you have Christmas cookie from Boswell, it's like you get it smacked in the face. This is very subtle. A lot of the tobaccos I've smoked, I think, are pretty subtle with their notes. They're not very strong or prominent. And as far as like a room note, this would definitely, I would say, be a crowd pleaser. I don't think it would be bad. Now, the last one we had was Lizzie's Blood Red English. And I can tell you right now, I prefer, and this was good. I really like this one. I like this one a lot better. I mean, they're kind of two different things, but you know what I mean. Ooh, that was potent. Apologies. That was, the things I do for you guys. That was very orange peel, kind of, in your face. Again, I'm going to say it like I say every time I do a Wilke blend. Get some. Do a Google search. Look them up. There's a lot of variety. They have a lot of different varieties. And it's funny because I didn't get... I still have a blend, and I'll probably do that for the second time around. I'll probably do that on St. Patrick's Day. Is the Long Island Pipe Club's... it's an Irish... Oh, I can't think of the name of it. I did a review on it back, I want to say in November, probably. October, November-ish. So I'll do that St. Patrick's Day with the Peterson pub pipe, because, you know, you have to. Also, I don't know if I'm going to do on Thursday morning, because I'm off because of the basketball tournament, which I've done every year since I was, like, out of high school. I've taken the day off and watched the tournament. and my father and I pick our brackets and stuff. It's like a family tradition. So, and my daughter might even get into it because she's starting to get into basketball. But she's going to pick teams based on names, color, uniforms. The typical thing that most women do. They do that. But she's going to try that, see how it goes. I know she's going to pick all the Bulldog teams. So Butler, Gonzaga, which is my other favorite team. So I'll be off, but I'm thinking I'm going to do the Wilkes, not the Wilkes, sorry, I'm on a Wilkes kick, but the LJ Peretti coffee blend that I got way back, I want to say September, October, and I did a review on that, and I really liked it. I haven't had a chance to dive into it, because again, I haven't had any days off where I can come out in the morning, and the mornings are very cold out here in the Shed of Solitude, so now that things are warming up, we get into spring, weekends, I'll come out and have that blend. It'll be more enjoyable. But I know I've been a little dormant with the videos, but that's going to pick up probably Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And for those that are interested, I did get an update on the Jeep, which, with the fog lights, the fog light drama that continues, which I kind of feared and suspected all along that this was going to be the problem, is I actually have to go to the Jeep dealer and have them flash or update my code or whatever, so the Jeep will recognize that there are LED fog lights on there. It's just the way it goes. It's a bit of a, I don't know. I don't know a lot about cars, but I know enough. I don't know why. When it comes to electrical components, I don't understand why, but it's funny because I got LED headlights now and LED brake lights or tail lights, and they registered completely fine. But the fog lights, nope. Which is fine. I kind of suspected that because when you upgrade from the halogen lights to the LED headlights, you have to go get flashed at the dealer. So I kind of suspected that was going to happen, and I was going to have to do that. But I was really hoping the harness from this bumper to that was going to work, but nope. My worst fear came true. Now I'm getting to the point where the lemon note was coming from, and which completely surprised me. If anything else, try this blend just to experience that lemon note, if you can. Sometimes like with Jim Links talks about things and he says all this poetic stuff, and my hat's off to him that he can get those notes. I can't always get those notes. Usually I just get the tobacco note, like the Virginia, the Perique, or whatever is in there. I usually get the Virginias and, whatever it may be. I usually get Latakia, of course. I get that. I don't get the special toppings usually or anything like that. But again, a lot of that's because I can't retrohale. I'm not that skilled. I've tried. Sometimes I can get it. I deviated septum. I'm all clogged up. Doesn't always help. It's tough, man. It's tough. But shout out to my friends across the pond that are kind of probably in a scary situation with Russia and the Ukraine and stuff. And hopefully cooler heads prevail in the end, I hope. But I've been thinking about you guys and all that stuff. So stay strong. You'll be all right, I hope. Hopefully we'll all be all right. I was thinking about all this, and I'm like, I think back to the Haunted Bookshop, and I read about, they mention World War I and the preventing of the war, and, Cromwell's novel where Mifflin has said if the Germans had read that book, there wouldn't have been war and stuff. And you think of that, and it was crazy times then, crazy times in World War II, and throughout history. But there was a meme I posted on my personal Instagram where it said, I wasn't. I didn't want to live the 21st or the 20th century in the first two years or whatever it was. It was something like that with in 2 years since 2020. Like I've lived the 20th century in 2 weeks. I don't know. I'll have to find it and post it or something like that. But these are certainly crazy times. But is it any worse than what it was throughout history? I don't know. It just seems that way, right? Because we're living in it. What would our ancestors say that lived thousands of years ago where life was pretty tough? What would they say to all this? With all, it's weird. It's like, I always bring up the Tale of Two Cities. You know, Dickens, when he says it's the best of times, it's the worst of times. That seems that way. Like, we have all this awesome technology, but then we have all this drama. I don't know. It's crazy. Ah, there it is. There's the lemon note. That is just weird to me. That tangy lemon, almost orange peel kind of thing going there. That's amazing. I love that. So the video is a little longer than it normally would. I would have ended this at like 10 or 11 minutes, but I wanted to get to that note. And it is worth it for that. So I encourage you guys to get this. I hope some other YouTubers will do the Wilke challenge, if you will. Get some Wilke tobacco and let me know your thoughts. I'm curious what N.W. Piper would think. Redcoat's Renaissance, if he could get his hands on some of it. Anybody. I'm just curious. Junebug. Maybe they have it in their catalog. I'll have to go through it. I'll have to go through the earlier videos. Maybe they have it. Now, for me, it seems like it's died down. Like, when I get to the halfway point of the bowl, it just kind of it dissipates. Like, I get a little bit of it now, and now I'm kind of going into just the Virginia. Anyway, that's going to end it for this video. What more can I say, right? It's a great damn tobacco, so try it. That's all I can say. Anyway, that's going to end it. I will see you guys probably Wednesday night. I'll do a video. And then that whole weekend, I'll do a bunch of videos and stuff in between the basketball tournament and stuff. So anyway, take care, be safe, and I will see you guys on the next one.